Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Raptor Spiritus, and I am back with another one. So today we're gonna kind of go over what's happening as in the 4.3.1 patch as far as dropships are concerned. So if we look at it, um, for what's in testing, dropships and the towers. All right. So we're gonna go over this little portion right here. Just bear with me because it's on my smaller screen. I'm trying to see it. It's really hard. So dropships have been re-implemented into the persistent universe in Pyro. So notice in Pyro. So I would imagine they're bringing the Stanton sooner than later. I would hope. But then again, I think this is specific because there's a video we're gonna go over that has to do with the outpost in Pyro and the different factions that are there. Because actually the different factions with the drop ships have their own paint on the ships. This is huge, at least for me, because what am I always telling you about when it comes to having the different factions, the corporations, everything having their own personality. So this is an implementation where it's not just about a name or an armor. Now, like the ships that supported have their own paint scheme per the factions. That's super cool for me. So it's at the very outposts across Pyro. Dropships will spawn when the location population is reduced by a certain amount. So basically, if you go there and you start killing people, the dropships will show up. These dropships will spawn and they will land, deploy reinforcements, and then leave. The reinforcements should exit the dropship and reach the area for the hostiles. They should be allied to the local population. At each location are watchtowers, each of which has a terminal at the top. If the player disables all the terminals at the location, then no dropships will spawn. There are also missions that require the player to disable all the watchtower terminals at a given location. So if you go, say you want to go do random stuff, right? You go and you want to just loot around whatever area. The dropships will come once the population that's there starts to diminish. But then they're saying also that there's going to be missions where your specific mission is to do that, to disable the towers regardless. So with that being said, let's go check out the video that I was mentioning before, coming from Captain Foxy Loxy, and he's a great YouTuber. And it's a great demonstration about how the drop ships and the watchtowers function. So we're gonna get right into that, and we'll see what's going on with this because I'm super excited about it.
Hey guys, welcome. In my yesterday's stream for the 4.3.1 PTU Wave 1 testing, we checked out the new dropship and watchtower feature in Pyro. And
so just quickly, you see, if you look at the ship right here, you see that? That is Xenothreat. And you see the colors? This has a little thing here as well.
to our
This
surprise,
is super
this
cool.
was a very enjoyable and rewarding experience. So I want to make a dedicated video just for this. For each different factions in Pyro, they have their own paints for the dropships. And the dropships are only available for the ground outposts. Now, let's check them out. In Pyro, on the ground outposts, we have 3 different factions.
He's going to talk about the 3 different factions are Xenothreat, Citizens for Prosperity, and Headhunters. And remember, we're supposed to be getting some other factions too real soon, so we'll get into that later. I know he was trying to do this, and some dropships on the first round didn't do any. They came, but they left and went somewhere else. So he went to. Okay, here we go. So he's at another place.
They really want
He got messed up a little bit.
shoot on my ship. There's so many enemies here. Oh, a grenade! It's quite challenging.
That's what it's all about.
Oh,
You hear-
dropships
you hear that?
incoming.
You hear this?
Nice.
The dropship's
That's
quantum.
a colors black is coming in hot.
They quantum into the area. That is so freaking cool that you hear them. They go makes that noise when they come out of quantum. They quantum into the area. It's so cool.
It's firing at my ship.
There it is.
The paint is the headhunter paint for the colors black.
And here it comes down.
Looks like he's landing. Not only that,
And look, the
he's
VTOLs.
Use VTOL.
Oh, that's so
Getting
dope.
hits. Shoot.
So not only are they landing, but they're landing properly using VTOLs. That's so cool. That's very nice.
The turret gunner is also shooting at my ship. Oh, 2 drop ships. Wow. Two drop ships. There's gonna be a lot of NPCs coming out of that drop ship. 2 drop ships. Oh, the door's open. Whoa, there is a squad coming out from here. There's also a squad coming out from over there. Wow, and then the ship is going to leave. I need to board the ship. Cannot let the ship leave because the paint for the ship is really nice. So let's. Oh no, it's too late. He's leaving. I'm getting exposed. No cover. Try to board one, but they leave really quick.
So he got messed
Okay.
up.
Backspace. So back on the medical terrapin. This is the.
So just remember, from now, when the medical gel is there, don't forget, it's not going to be unlimited respawning. You're going to have to use the medical gel. I believe it's going to have 2 canisters on anything that's a tier 3 bed. 100 grand a piece. So make sure you're ready. So that, because I tell you, when you heal yourself, then you got a tier 3 arm injury or leg injury or whatever. That's 50% of the canister gone. So if you only have 1 canister in there and you heal yourself, you can't respawn. It'll send you all the way back to wherever your home is or the last respawn place. That's super not. That's gonna suck. So just make sure that you have enough canisters on board. And you make sure you're filling them to make sure you can respawn, because there's no more unlimited respawning. That's just the way it goes, guys. All right, so here is one of the ships with their paints.
The screenshots I took yesterday. This is the Headhunter dropship paint.
That's so
Looks
cool.
nice for the cutty, right? You cannot buy the paint in the store or SI Pledge store or in game. Whoa! Oh, I got shot.
He's getting messed up out here, so I'm gonna try to just get to the screenshots. Let's see. See if we get past all this. Okay, so there's another screenshot.
And this one is the Citizens for Prosperity paint.
Cool.
And this one. So that's these 2 paints. For both Headhunters and Citizens for Prosperity, we have the Cutties as dropship. But I did not expect we have 2 dropship at the same time. Wow, the NPCs are more challenging than before.
So now here is where you're going to see the whole thing with the towers.
It's just this one. So if we click deactivate, the relay is offline. So no reinforcements will be coming. However, there is no reconnect or anything. So basically just disconnect.
Why would you want to reconnect? Like, that doesn't make no
Maybe
sense
after
anyways.
a certain amount of time.
So it is just a regular disconnect, and maybe and I'm pretty sure after a while it will reconnect on its own. But yeah, that's all there is to it. And each outpost is different depending on the size of the outpost. And later on in the video, you'll see where it will tell you how many relay or terminals there are. So that way you know how many you got to take down.
It will reset. Okay, Shadowfall is Xenothreat territory. Let's go check out the dropships for Xenothreat. But
Right. So you see here, If you look down in this lower amount, it said amount of active relays is 3. So that lets you know how many relays are currently at that site that are active. Where is, because he eventually goes to one that's Xeno threat, and they have, oh, here we go. It's going to be different drop ships, which is really cool.
Oh, dropship showed up.
Watch.
It's a Valkyrie.
Look at that.
2 Valkyries. Wow.
You saw how they just flashed in? Yeah, that's so
3.
cool.
Where's the other one? Oh, right there. 3 Valkyries. And
Here
they're
they go.
hovering
And they're coming down.
2 just left. This one is going to land. Let's go.
It looks like the alien dropship
VTOL
from a
is
distance. Like, it looks so good. But
Where
it's
is
landing
he
over
trying to
there
land?
in the mountains.
Oh, he's trying to land on top of that
Over
hill
there.
right there. Wow, that's quite far. I don't think I can make it in time.
Let's see.
Well, you are supposed to reinforce this outpost, right?
Here he goes, where he finally gets one.
For the Valkyrie is a Xeno threat paint.
I like that
really
Xeno
nice.
threat. The Xeno threat paint is
So
pretty
let's
cool.
go
It would be
check
nice
this
if they had them
dropship.
for
That
sale
ramp
in
is
the
not opening.
in the
This
pledge
one-
store.
Oh, this
where-
ramp is not opening either.
So it would be really cool if they had them in the pledge store, where if you had a Xeno threat with a Xeno threat armor, or a Citizen for Prosperity with an armor that's for Citizens of Prosperity, or a Headhunter paint for whatever ships they use with a Headhunter type of something unique for Headhunters. That would be so cool. I'm telling you, CIG has a lot of possibilities to making a little extra cash here and there, because people love the armor. Sure, some people like to grind and they don't want to pay for anything, but some people do want to. Some people want to bind them to their accounts and have those as options. I know I have a lot, more than I ever expected. And eventually, as time goes on, depending on what armors come up, I'll eventually kick off. I'll probably get rid of one that I know I don't use very often. So there's a lot of kind of trade-offs depending on what it is or what comes out. But I personally like to just have the armor. I did for the Calva helmet that you were seeing in one of my previous videos for armor fits of the day. That helmet is super cool. They just actually, for the subscribers, they made a version of it. It looks like it has a lot of like a computer chip, little pathways all over it, and all over the body, the undersuit that came with it. That Calvin helmet is really cool. If you wanted a plain regular looking one that's just a gray color, it's in Pyro. It's at one of the Headhunter spots. I don't know if it's for all the Headhunter spots, but they have them there. It's such a cool helmet. I love it, and just based off of it, I would go and just grab a whole bunch of them. But it's nice to know that you can get them in game somewhere. If it was something I could have bought, I probably would have bought it, to be honest. That's just who I am, because I'd rather just have it instead of risking it for the biscuit and then get killed and then I lose everything. But that's just me personally. Everybody's different. I got a lot of players that I play with that really are just about the grind. They want it. If they can't get it in the game, they don't want it. The thrill of getting it, or getting enough money to get a ship or something, they like that. I, on the other hand, I'm a little bit more of the easy button and then just keep pushing. So I digress.
What's going on? There's supposed to be a dropship, right? Come on, open the ramp.
Yeah, this one,
Do you
the
need
doors
some
didn't
help?
open.
But
You got the door open.
now prepare for a fight. Open. Oh yes, they're here. Fire!
Foxy,
Fire!
he's crazy.
This is fire. They're not sitting. They're just standing.
They're
1,
ready-
2, 3, 4, 5. Yes,
they're
each
ready to jump
section
out.
Has 5 people here.
And then watch this. This is really cool.
Nobody in here.
Somebody comes in past him, and look, they go up the
wait.
stairs.
What?
It's an NPC. And then they go up there, and then they're
Wait,
gonna
did
come.
this guy just climb up?
Yeah, they're gonna come right back
And then
down.
climb down? Wow. They're getting smarter.
I like that
Open
they're getting
this door,
smarter.
we'll have the pilot
Makes
right
it better.
Here. We can shoot the pilot dead. And now the ship is mine. this is the NPC Xenothreat Valkyrie. Very nice. We're gonna fly out later to check, but I want to see the other two Valkyries. No, something very nice paint.
That's a very
I
cool
really
paint.
want this paint for my Asgard, but
I think it's one of my
don't think
favorites.
we can even get the paint in game. Not yet, anyway. This is very nice. I really like what we did here. The NPC dropships. You can see.
And now remember, they're making it to the point where eventually you'll be able to commandeer ships, and with enough engineering gameplay, you can make the ship yours, which it'll now be able you'll be able to store it and stuff. So I think that's this is really cool, because now if you wanted to steal and commandeer a ship from Xenothreat or from Citizen Prosperity or Headhunters, and maybe even with that will come more of my favorite gameplay, which is the espionage spy type stuff, where maybe you'll be tasked to infiltrate Citizens of Prosperity, but you need one of their ships, so you have to commandeer one of their ships, and you can make it yours, so then you'll have that one forever. But then whenever you go to one of those places, though, they won't shoot at you, because it'll look like it's a ship for one of their ships. That would be super cool. CIG, espionage, spy stuff. Let's go. 007, like let's get it going. That would be super, super cool. So that's all I have. Like I said, it was a really cool video by Foxy Loxy. I'm going to post his link in the description below, because I always want to make sure I give credit where credit's due, because these guys are out here day in and day out. People like Foxy, FC, aka Fried Chicken, even Lee's. There's a lot. There's so many names. Super Mac Brothers. There's so many guys out there, YouTubers for Star Citizens that are putting out the work and putting in the work to get these videos done. I wish I had more time to do it, and hopefully maybe I'll get to that point one day with all the support and stuff out there. But again, I'm a wee little YouTube baby starting off. So we'll see what happens. But again, make sure you go check out the channel for Captain Foxy Loxy. Like I said, he's hilarious. He's a great YouTuber. And make sure you drop a like for him as well, because he's super great. But I'm your boy Raptor Spiritus. I hope you guys stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the verse.